Alrighty then, hold on to your gadgets. After today's tech update, we've got a call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show, that's just too good to skip. Every major business in the world is racing to incorporate some form of artificial intelligence into its operations. But if you had to make a guess as to who's making the most money in AI, who would it be? I'm Kim Komando for Dell. For today's best deals on computers and office hardware, visit Dell.com/deals. During the 1849 California gold rush, the only ones guaranteed to make money were the merchants selling the equipment to pan for gold. It happened again with the 1896 Alaska Klondike gold rush, and again in 2010 when everyone was mining crypto at home. But the people who make the most money sell the equipment to the miners. Today, it's the cloud infrastructure market. Giant data centers, billions of servers, untold miles of fiber lines. In all, the world spent $79 billion for AI infrastructure in the last 3 months alone. Look, no one knows really how to monetize AI yet, but to get AI filthy rich, sell AI hardware. If you're not tech ahead, you'll be tech left behind. Get my free newsletter at getkim.com.
Hey, have you heard about The Current? It's this amazing free tech newsletter that keeps you in the loop about everything AI, making money, and insider tips to get ahead at work and life. Everything is tech now. I can't afford to fall behind, and neither can you. In just 5 minutes a day, that's it. The Current makes it so easy to stay ahead without feeling overwhelmed. Join 500,000 people at getthecurrent.com. It's free. Don't be left behind. That's getthecurrent.com. Sign up now. Getthecurrent.com.
All right, just as I promised, here's a fantastic call from my show that you've got to hear. Robert in Lakeland, Florida. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Kim. How are you today?
I'm good. What's going on?
I called concerning long story short, a couple of years ago, I lost my wife.
I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
To cancer, and you know, afterwards, I monitored her emails and unsubscribed and so on and so forth to clear out all of her junk emails and whatnot that would come in. And then that as about a year later, I finally deleted all of her old email accounts and Facebook accounts and so on and so forth. And never thought much more about it until 2 years later. Now I still periodically get junk email, advertising email, with her name attached. So, and recently, Incogni has come along, and I opened an account on that, 60% off, courtesy of your code in your most recent emails or
Yes.
newsletters. But at any rate. And Incogni seems to be working good for me. It's slowly working through all the different data brokers.
Isn't it?
I was wondering.
Isn't that Isn't that just amazing, though, Robert? I mean, the number of
sites.
Yeah, it's just like, and if you wanted to remove yourself from 104, 180 different people search data broker sites, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know if you'd be able to do it. I really don't. I really.
Yeah, most of the sites I have never heard of, to tell you the truth. Didn't even know they existed. But I was wondering if there was a way. Is it possible that I can set up an account used for my wife's name and direct it back to one of my email alias accounts and be able to clear all the old data that is still out on the data brokers in her name?
It's coming. We had a meeting with the powers that be from Incogni a couple of weeks ago. They actually came to Phoenix. I always like when we meet clients face to face, and especially with Incogni, we get so many positive vibes from them, and so much great emails. People are so thrilled about the service. But they told me that they are coming out with a family plan. And so when they do come out with that family plan, which I believe that it should be happening here shortly, is that you'd be able to not only use your email address, but also your wife's address, which I'll tell you, I hate cancer too. It's just horrible, horrible, horrible disease. So that would be, just give it a couple of weeks or so. And then when Incogni comes out with that family plan, then you'd be able to use your wife's address too, and then get rid of that mail that I'm sure every time you look at it, you see her lovely name and you're like, dang, I miss her. I miss her so much. But don't worry, you guys are going to be together again. You are going to be together again someday. Not too soon, but someday. And if you're wondering what Incogni is, you're just like, hey, what the heck is Incogni? They are a sponsor here of the show. And they're also inside of our free newsletters that you can sign up for at getkim.com. And it's a service that goes out and removes your name, your personal data, your date of birth, your addresses, all kinds of things like that, out of these people's search and data broker sites. And I'm telling you, when they do, you will see all of a sudden you get like 0% spam texts. I mean, it's just all of a sudden it's just not coming through anymore. And they also put your name on a suppression list, which means that they're not allowed to add you back to their list. Like, let's say you check a wrong box somewhere when you buy something, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, yes, we got that name. And it's like, nope, it's on a suppression list. Now you can use code KIM60 and you're going to get 60% off. That's Incogni.com. Use code KIM60, INCOGNI, Incogni.com, code KIM60. Robert, thank you for your call today. Hey, thanks for hitting play today. You're awesome. If you have questions, shoot them my way. Head over to Komando.com and look for that email Kim link. I read every single note like it's a hot off-the-press tech news alert. Hey, get ahead of the tech game too. Just sign up for my free daily newsletter. It's just a click away over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.